Here we go.
Yeah, I'm knocking to the bank with it.
Are you ready to get down? And welcome to the Antisocial Comedians Club.
Not waiting for him. Not doing it anymore. The man's constantly late. I've replaced him with, quite honestly, a more interesting host. Hey, you're such a good girl. Honestly, my dog is going to be better conversation. Exactly. Right, you might be wondering, where's Lee? He's going to turn up at some point during this episode, but he's constantly late. Well, she's sick of it. Go on. Get down. Go on your bed now. You're fucking up the studio. Yeah, not doing it. Hi, PT.
Hello.
Right, can we get rid of the dog?
Dog's back.
Look, Luna!
Out!
Get out!
Get out!
Out!
At least she's on time.
Oh, mate. Yeah, that's one thing. Yeah, so PT, hi.
Hello.
Hi, and Francesca's here.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, I'm not waiting for him anymore.
No.
I think it's safe to say from now on, if he's not here, it's either going to be a one-man show or
PT.
PT. I'd vastly prefer PT as a full-time replacement.
He's been outed now, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done more hours than him in the last hour.
Yeah, have done. Yeah, you put in more minutes in, so your shares are going up straight away. And also, it's less stressful on the floor when he's not here.
Wow.
Yeah, no, but it's good to be back. It's getting to that time. It's snowing like fuck outside.
Woo!
Woo!
We should have jingle sounds. Jinga, 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 jing. For Christmas.
I got it.
Yeah, okay.
See, I'm against the whole Christmas in November, but PT's bang up for it, which is inconsistent with everything we know about you.
Oh, no, I'm up for it. You know that.
Why?
I'll put the Christmas decorations up
In
soon.
November?
Yeah, but I've got my Christmas do next weekend and I'm not doing it hungover.
I already feel like November's too late.
So for you, when would Christmas start?
January?
January.
What?
Just have one day off.
Could you start like after the 2nd? Because my birthday's the 2nd. I don't want it to feel Christmas.
Yeah, people say that, don't they? Like, someone was chatting the other day about how they won't celebrate Christmas till like the 16th of December because their sister's birthday's on the 14th of December.
Yeah, I get that.
No, I don't.
I don't know. I definitely get that.
That's your fault. It's your fault for being born in December. It's the price you pay.
Yeah.
No, I was born on the 2nd of January. So I don't like...
Fucking so expensive for this time of year for me. So expensive. Because she's not low maintenance.
I can imagine.
The amount of shit I've spent. How much did I pay for your sewing machine?
Like 200 and something quid.
More than that, actually. It was more like 300-400 quid.
And how many garments have you made?
None.
And how many times have you used it?
3 times. Yeah, but you did get it just before the pandemic and like fabric's fucking expensive.
Also, I've never
Not as expensive as a sewing machine.
I've never seen a rip on any of your clothes, so she's doing a good job.
Flawless,
I do
mate.
sew your clothes up.
She does sew my clothes up.
When you're asleep.
When I'm still in them.
I'm trying to sew them in them.
I am pretty boss at Christmas, though, aren't I?
Yeah, you did get me a Boss advent calendar.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen her advent calendar?
No.
Lego Harry Potter.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And I know that Frank's never been on camera, so guess the age.
Is that weird for you?
What?
Guess the age. People coming back will be like 12.
I tell you, the weirdest thing about Frank is she has the mental capacity of a 12-year-old. And some of the gifts I have to buy her make me feel very awkward. Like when I go into Build-A-Bear on my own and have to build a bear.
Nobody
for
asked you to
Frank.
do that. Nobody asked you
I don't
to
think
do
I've ever
that.
spoken about this on the podcast.
You don't look like the average Build-A-Bearer, do you?
No, right. So I went in hungover to Build-A-Bear on like...
To make it look even better.
Yeah. On like the 18th of December. I'm hanging out my arsehole and I've gone into Build-A-Bear. And what was it? It was a Bulbasaur Pokemon Build-A-Bear. And I've gone in and I'm like, can I have a Bulbasaur Build-A-Bear? And he was like, yeah, I'll make one. And I was like, I just want that one. And he was like, no, that's a display one. We're going to make you one. I was like, okay. And I'm hanging out my arse and I'm in a queue of children.
You know the clues in the name, don't you? Build-A-Bear.
Yeah, I know. So I'm hanging out my arse. I'm in a queue of children and parents.
Didn't you go on your own, did you say?
Yeah, I'm always on my own. Hanging. Still had a faint smell of like 1,000 cigarettes and tequila. And I'm in this queue and I get to the front of the queue and there's just people all behind me. And he was like, oh, so you're the Bulbasaur? And I went, yes, please. And then he was like, okay then. And he starts filling it up right? And I can't. I think he asked me to give the heart. He goes, "Would you want to give the heart a kiss?" And I was like,
The heart that goes inside the bear.
"Yeah, there's a heart
I was
because
gonna
it
ask
makes
if it went
noises
in
or
there.
whatever."
Not a human heart or
No,
anything
yeah.
like that.
And he was like, "Do you want to give the heart a kiss?" And I was like, "No, mate." And he was like, "Oh, okay. Well, that's where the magic comes from." And I was like, I'll have it without the magic." And he was like, "Okay." And then I'm like, I mean, is it cheaper without the magic?
I just got this vision of you leaning over to kiss and just throwing up a Build-A-Bear.
Straight
It's a special Build-A-Bear, yeah.
Here's your lumpy bear, Frank.
It's warm.
Oh, mate, the guy was such I remember as well when I paid, he actually come up to me behind the till. He was like, "Sorry, I know it's a bit much, but there's loads of kids here and stuff, and I have to do my job." And I was like, "That's fine, mate."
And they're all drunk from the smell of you.
Yeah.
Fumes.
Yeah.
1,000 kids had their first hangover when they went to
Mummy,
Build-A-Bear.
Daddy, why does that man smell like my uncle? He smells like my uncle's nighttime kisses.
Disgusting.
What? Grow up. No, I've nailed it with some of your presents. I got you a personalised pillow.
That's the age.
Guess the age. No, it was a Disney one.
Oh, should we just jump on to you next? Because you're a bigger child than I am.
All right, what you got me for my
hang on.
birthday?
Can I just defend Fran a second?
Oh!
That's not fair.
Don't jump on me.
That's not fucking
Don't jump
fair.
on me,
What
mate.
about PlayStation 5 that you've got?
You mean half the PlayStation 5 I've got?
I'm sorry, it's like 500 something quid, Lou.
All right. Basically, we bought a PlayStation we both wanted, and then we said it was for my birthday.
Brilliant. That's the best kind of present. She's had
Yeah.
you there, mate.
I love the way she's like, half of one. Yeah, I bought you a
Yeah,
full
Christmas
Nintendo
last year,
Switch.
you got a pair of Jordans, like 4 games off
Yeah,
me.
no, I did. You are amazing with presents. to be fair.
Yeah.
This has just turned into a
Back
domestic.
the fuck
I know,
down
yeah.
because Christmas is coming up. And what did you say to me downstairs? I think I want a really big present, please.
I do.
Guess the fucking age.
Fran's been asking for a big present from you for years and you've never given her one. So.
I do need, I need to do that. But yeah, no, I do want a main present.
It's the age. It's the age. Also, I'm defending Lego. I'm a fucking avid Lego
Oh, mate,
fan.
when I gave her
I'm
the
all
Lego
over it.
advent calendar, first thing she said was, "Oh, this isn't my big present, is it?" And I'm like,
I
"No, you can
fucking
have it
didn't.
now."
No, I didn't, because it was an advent calendar.
I was joking. Yeah, no, because you want Lego.
Yeah.
So do I.
Have you seen some of the prices
Should we
on
get
Lego?
Can me and
Yes,
PT
I've got a son, a 3-year-old child who loves Lego.
Mate.
All I've spent my money on in the last 6 months is Lego.
What was the Harry Potter one you wanted?
the Hogwarts Castle?
Guess how much Hogwarts Castle is?
£322.
No,
£412.
that's the one. Call half a G on some bricks.
Well, we went down the Star Wars route as well. You know, the black label Lego.
Oh,
Some of them are like £800, £900.
I
And he
want-
went, if you really want it, but you can't have anything else for the year. I went, if you spent £800 on fucking Lego.
Yeah, but when I said if you really want it, you can't have anything else all year, within that I meant gas and electric and food.
sorry, she's got a sewing machine.
Yeah.
I bought my son loads of Lego off Lego.com. And
Oh, you went straight to the source?
Yeah, I go straight to the
No
source.
fucking about.
And you have to spend so much. This is my justification for
Okay.
what's about to happen. You have to spend so much to get free delivery. I was like, I'm not paying delivery. I'm going to buy myself something. So I only need to spend like 10 quid to
Get a free delivery.
Yeah. Obviously, I went straight in. £150 Jurassic Park gates from the original film.
For
Have
you.
you built
Yeah, for
it?
myself. I'm not letting him touch it. It's 150 quid. Not yet. Like, it's got
100. So you no, hang on. Whoa. How much do you spend on your son?
about 30 quid. No.
And how much do you spend on yourself?
And the
About
rest.
150.
And I've not even built mine.
Guess the
No.
age.
Yeah, I need
Yeah, but that's the
parents
thing
to
as an
help me.
adult when you've got it in the box and you're like, well, I'm not going to build it. It's going to be worth more in 10 years in the
Well,
box.
they've retired it now, so now I'm just thinking it's worth more now, isn't it?
So you need to keep it in the box.
I can never open it.
So
Well, you'll have to do what you did with your shoes and buy 2.
Yeah. Oh,
tell
mate, I've been
people that.
looking at that Reebok line that you have.
Have they gone up yet?
Have you seen the Power Ranger ones?
No.
Have you seen the Ghostbusters
I
ones?
saw the Ghostbusters ones.
Have you
I had
seen?
to step back
mate,
from it.
there is a pair of Power. You can get every original Ranger shoe, but you can also get the Megazord one.
Oh my god.
Oh, mate,
I didn't even
actually-
like
You want
Power
every
Rangers.
single one of
but
them?
I
would buy them.
mate, I was all about Power Rangers.
You're a bit younger than me, though, aren't you?
Yeah, so
Tell the story.
about my dad. My dad was pretty cool. Well, he wasn't. He was an alcoholic. No, he wasn't. So
Bought
the
a lot of
story
Build-A-Bears.
is, so Power Rangers when I was a kid were like flat sold out everywhere. You couldn't get them for love nor money. They were like the hot ticket item. And my mum wanted me to have Power Rangers for my birthday. She was like, look, we don't, at the time, my dad did pretty well, you know, like he earned decent money. She was like, I'm going to make sure you get Power Rangers. Problem was, it's not about how much money you have, because eBay wasn't about back then or anything like that. You have to physically be able to buy it. So my dad goes out on the piss, turns up at the house at like 3, 4 in the morning. My mum, as he was like stumbling through the house, turned him back round, put him in the back of the car and dropped him outside Toys R Us at 4 in the morning at -2 and said, if I'm coming back at 9 o'clock. It opened at 8. She goes, I'm coming back at 9 o'clock. If you have no Power Ranger stuff, you're sleeping outside Toys R Us. Come back. My old man apparently was stood wildly hungover with a trolley, and I mean this, with every single piece of Power Ranger toy. He must have spent hundreds. I got every Power Ranger like figure. I got every Power Ranger weapon. I got every Megazord. Everything you could think of, I had.
I meant the story about your stepdad.
Oh yeah, my stepdad, Steve. So he's big into martial arts. Always was when I was a kid, and he had a samurai sword.
Brilliant.
Which I know makes him sound like he owns a pawn shop. He doesn't. But he was really into martial arts, and he had a samurai sword and convinced me that he was a Power Ranger. And I legit believed it for like...
Last week.
Yeah.
Guess the age.
For like a wild amount of time.
Longer than you should have.
Yeah, way longer.
Amazing.
I'm sure when you first got together, you're like, I'm pretty sure he's not a Power Ranger.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I've looked into it.
Well, that's how I introduced everyone.
Yeah.
I was like, this is my sister. This is my mum, she's a nurse. This is the old man, he's a Power Ranger. And Frank was like,
He's a green one.
run that one back.
Yeah,
mate."
what colour is he? What did you think he was?
He told me he was the Black Ranger.
Right.
But, which is weird and racist, because in the 90s, in the original Power Rangers, I'm going to run through the colours and then tell you what kind of people they were. So the Red Ranger was a white guy, Jason. The Blue Ranger was a white guy called Billy. So, so far, quite well. The Pink Ranger was a girl called Kimberly, mildly sexist. The Black Ranger was a black guy, can't remember his name. This is where it gets really bad. The Yellow Power Ranger was a Chinese girl.
Oh, no.
So racist.
Weirdly, I knew all of that.
But it's never clicked, has it?
Yeah,
That, like,
no.
how wildly racist is that?
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Mate.
Imagine the casting call for that. Casting for a yellow Power Ranger must be Chinese or Oriental.
Could you imagine going to the casting and you're like, right, I'm going to be the Yellow Power Ranger. I'm going to get in the mindset of being a Yellow Power Ranger. Okay, it's quite a good role. And then you just look around and think, everyone's Chinese.
I need a word with my agent.
Yeah.
Love it.
Do you reckon, yeah, no, they must have. It's not coincidental.
No,
I think
it's massively racist.
Yellow Power Ranger being a Chinese girl is a bit.
And a Black Ranger being a black man.
No, that's kind of, but that is on the line. That is like at the time, like.
Or they cast everyone and they went, right, what colour should we make them? And they just looked at them and went, you're a girl. Pink? Yeah, that'll do.
You're a girl and you're Chinese.
We've used pink.
Yellow.
Yeah.
Fun thing about Power Rangers in the 90s, and I'll keep telling Frank this, did you know that we never filmed, like the American version, never filmed any of their fight scenes? They used the original Japanese ones from Sentai, right? Which
is this a fun fact or is this a geeky fact?
It's a bit of both.
Guess the age.
Because I don't even know what I didn't know there was a Japanese one.
Yeah, Super Sentai. So Super Sentai is the original
Super
Power
Sentai.
Rangers.
I should know.
Oh, right, we're getting into this now.
Oh my god.
Right, fuck off. What? I'm sorry, Lego Harry Potter's okay, but a bit of Japanese knowledge. You can both get fucked.
You might have to edit some shit out.
I don't give a fuck. You're listening to this. You're going to get educated, right? So Power Rangers in Japan, called Super Sentai, they used to use all the fight scenes and the storylines from the Japanese ones. And then all the Americans did was film like the bits when they're in school and the actual acting.
And then they just cribbed the rest.
And then they literally just banged all the Japanese stuff in it.
I thought you said just bang all the Japanese.
Yeah.
You've got to admire. Hang on. Surely the Power Rangers didn't look anything like them when they were.
The only
so when they're not
difference-
Power Rangers,
the only difference-
and then they suddenly turn into Power Rangers, and they're a different build and size.
Okay,
and
so the big difference was we had
Other
obviously the red, blue, green, black, yellow. In the Japanese one, they were just all Yellow Rangers. Yeah, no, but
I admire
that's
that.
wild, man. I never thought about how racist Power Rangers were.
Here comes the Uber Power Ranger.
is it?
Is
Yeah.
it?
Oh, hang on.
Where is it? Play the music.
Wait,
You
wait,
ready?
wait.
Yeah.
Hang on. This is good content. Waiting
Don't
for
worry,
these to
you'll
go.
hear the stairs
Oh,
creak.
shall I turn it
Is
to the
he
door?
here?
I hope so, or some breaking and entering going on downstairs.
I mean, he's being very stealth.
Yeah, it's definitely not Lee if it's
Is it not here?
quiet.
No.
I don't know,
Probably
Luna's
the
just
dog.
gone to the door. I will be back.
You got off. Okay, we're on.
Is he?
Here he comes.
You'll hear him stomp up the stairs. He's had an argument with someone.
Just making himself a drink.
Huffed.
Go for it. Go. Press the button.
And again.
Yeah. Yeah, man, you missed the first 15 minutes.
Wait, we've only got 5 minutes left.
Oh, sit down. We're on a really good subject. Sit down.
Okay.
What's going? Where are your socks?
What?
Do you know it's mine?
An anger piss?
Yeah, the
That's not a
roads-
thing.
The roads have pissed me off.
It's
Oh,
minus
the
two.
roads?
It's
Shut
mi-
up. Put your headphones on. You're in a happy place.
It's -2 outside. Why have you come dressed as a hobbit with no socks on?
That's what shoes.
We were talking about the...
I bet he's wearing his like loafer things.
I bet in the snow.
In the snow.
we literally just thought we'd kick off because fuck you. So
sweet.
we were on a really good subject about how the Power Rangers were really racist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because right, can you remember the Power? You're like my jam with Power Rangers, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the
So
way you look like you've been caught off guard.
I
Like
am.
you're being interrogated.
I was trying to like.
You look
I've
like
got stuff
Lewis
to, like sort out. Like
don't worry about it.
You
We're,
look like
we're
Lewis
hot in
has
it.
Lewis has knocked on your door and he's like,
don't even know
I
if
need
my
to
phone's
talk
on
to you.
silent.
Yeah.
2 seconds.
I need to talk to you about where
On
you
the
were
basis-
last night.
yeah,
And
we-
he's like, all stuff. Like, I don't know.
I love the way you're shocked. You come in like, you're recording? Yeah, we said 5 o'clock and it's 20 to 6.
I know, but it's snowing out.
That's why some of us left an
And-
hour early.
So yeah, we're talking
Well, I've
about
come from the fucking Shire, haven't I?
the Shire.
Because he's a hobbit.
Master
You
Frodo.
can't even be more remote than us. We're quite.
Show your
remote.
feet. Show your feet. Put your feet on.
My fucking
Show your
gammon
feet.
out. Gammon feet.
Yeah, so do you want to hear my racist theory about the Power Rangers?
Go for it.
Right, so we're doing colours of Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Fuming.
Jason was red,
Brilliant.
right? Jason was red.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Billy was blue.
No, Jason. When he Tommy, wasn't Tommy red?
No, Tommy was green, and then white.
He was white.
Yeah.
He's
right,
definitely
listen.
white.
Right, Jason was red.
Yeah.
Billy was blue.
Yeah.
Now it starts to get really inappropriate. Kimberly was pink.
Yep.
Yeah. Even more inappropriate. The black guy was the Black Ranger.
Yeah. Zach.
The worst one.
Zach.
Yeah, the worst one. Kimberly, the Chinese girl. Oh no, what was it? Lou, the Chinese woman, or whatever her name was.
Yellow.
Yeah, yellow. That's bad, isn't it?
Yeah. Are you sure it's that way around? I thought, mate, no, isn't the
Oh, I
Chinese
love the
one
way
pink?
I've just told him. That
No, I think the Chinese one might be pink.
No, I just no. The Chinese one was yellow. Can you pull it up, please, PT? And also, I love the way I've just told you that the Power Rangers are racist, and you're like, "You sure Tommy weren't the Red Ranger?"
Oh, Jesus.
Why are you angry?
Well, I'm not doing it on here.
Why?
Because I'm not.
Kick off, come on.
No, I'm not kicking
No,
off.
man, shame.
No,
No, man,
I'm
shame.
just trying to get my head into this now.
Coming in hot on Power Ranger Race Wars, mate.
Yes. Yeah.
You want to go 90s Power Rangers, please? Yeah. It's fucking right. Mate, if the Red Ranger's now Native American, this is well bad.
I thought you were going to say that initially.
Sam, can you pass me it? I can't
No,
reach.
it's the equal distance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, nothing speaks louder than a picture.
Mate, how racist is that picture?
Jesus Christ.
Why has the red Power Ranger got a neck brace on?
The green one's more of a teal.
I've never noticed that.
He's more of a teal.
I love the way they're like, right, the red and the green ones will be the main characters. The rest of them we're going to colour identify.
It's bad, really.
The blue, red, and the black one all have neck braces, but the women don't.
The
women don't have neck braces.
Like Formula One drivers.
Never noticed that. You can't tell if that's the Power Rangers, the MotoGP, can you? You just can't.
No.
Oh,
It's horrendous.
it is bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we're just okay with that because it
not?
never gets mentioned.
I don't know. I'm sure some Karens have had a few words about it.
Oh, that is so bad.
I feel a little bit sick now seeing it. To hear you talk about it,
It's
just
horrible.
like it's
It's
a myth.
horrible because it seems like it was only yesterday, but it's not, is it?
No, it was 30 years ago, dude.
30, is it?
No, because I'm 30. It would have been like 25 years ago.
25. Bastard, yeah.
Oh. You had
Remember the
tandoori
film?
chicken last night?
No, mate, no. McDonald's.
Do you want to tell the story?
Yeah, so I've been ordering takeaways from my local takeaway establishment. That's what. Yeah,
Constabulary.
That's the police. I told you, I need to ease into this. I don't fucking come straight
Right.
in like.
You were telling us about popping on PD. Sorry, go on.
Tandoori Kitchen. Yeah, I've been ordering from Tandoori Kitchen, but I didn't know every time. I
Right,
ordered
no,
from-
because he's going to ruin it. I rang him yesterday and went, "You have a good tandoori chicken last night?" And he went, "How the fuck do you know? You see me in there?" I was like, "No." I was like, "I live nowhere near there, do I?" He was like, "How do you know I had tandoori chicken last night?" I was like, "Yeah, you had it on the 20th as well, and the 11th." And he was like, "What?" I was like, "You can't be eating tandoori chicken, mate, 3 times in 2 weeks." He was like, "Fuck off, how do you know this?" Proper scaring you, weren't I, mate?
You got the price. You got the prices right.
I told him the price of everything he had, and I listed out his menu order.
Have you been using your card?
No, he thought I'd bugged his house. It was into the point where I was like, "I'll tell you on the podcast." He was like, "No, you have to tell me now, mate. I'm starting to think you're following me. It's getting really weird."
Yeah, I was well freaked out.
Have you not seen that episode? It's just you in your house.
No?
No. Can't wait to see that.
Patreon.
Yeah,
Exclusive.
yeah, or OnlyFans.
Yeah. Probably more.
No,
Either way, we've
no.
got no subscribers.
He was fucking what on Patreon?
Have we?
We got 2. Have we got 2? How many have we got now?
We got 2.
Your
got
mum
2
and dad are
patrons.
subscribed
My
separately.
mum's one of them.
My sister's the other.
Brilliant.
No, he was ordering takeaways through the podcast email account and it kept coming up on my phone.
Brilliant.
Did not know that it was logged in.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Are you writing them off as business expenses?
No, I hadn't thought of that, but maybe
How many of these 90s one-hit wonders can you name?
all of them.
Bet you could.
I probably could.
You look nice, babe.
Thanks, bro. I've been out in the snow.
You not do well with the snow.
No.
Why?
Because I'm not dressed for the occasion, for starters. I've gone out in an overshirt. A fucking overshirt.
It's actually a normal shirt.
It's not an overshirt. It's actually an overshirt.
What's the difference between an overshirt and a normal
Because
shirt?
overshirts are in now.
No, I think-
About 3 tandooris.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was about to say. I think an overshirt, right? Because you're doing I do it as well. You're doing the classic fat man.
Oh, well, yeah,
outfit.
open it, yeah, with
The shirt doesn't do up, but it's a nice shirt, so it's a t-shirt and shirt job.
It's actually an overshirt. It's the same one that you got.
I've got
I wear that as a shirt.
I've
Do
got
you? Oh,
I've
yeah,
got
yours does up. Mine don't. It's just an overshirt.
I've got a baseball jersey that I wear as an over jersey
Yeah,
because
overshirt.
it doesn't fit me anymore.
So is this an over jumper?
Oh, what team?
Yankees.
Oh, nice.
I bought it when I was like 11.
Can you appreciate my jumper?
Massive.
Oh, yeah, nice.
No, it's not though, is it?
It's not the
This
best
started a
team.
bit of beef. So there's a comedian that she likes who likes the Baltimore Ravens. She's like, I want that one
Is it
because
Sickler?
it's what he says. Yeah.
He's a babe.
Yeah. He's a babe. Speaking of comedy, gigged in number 9 last night with Rob Mulholland. Died on my hoop.
Did you?
Oh, badly. Yeah, for the first time in fucking ages. I got laughs of like 4 people. It was just a bunch of kids that were way too hammered. I mean, everyone struggled a bit. Rob smashed the tits off of it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's
no.
his scene, though. Really,
So we
isn't
were
it?
on with Ricky Belshaw, and I said,
Yeah.
do you mind if I open my joke with a joke about you? And he was like, no, mate. I said, if it's only good, you can have it. He was like, yeah, Sam. One of Ricky's opening jokes was, it's not very nice that I've been asked to do a gig upstairs where there's no hand banister because he's got cerebral palsy. So my opening
He's got
joke, cerebral palsy.
No, what did you do?
So,
There was an action. That
Yeah, you did
just
an action. You did a action.
no, I didn't.
Yeah,
You definitely
He
didn't.
has crutches. No, I went like that because he has crutches.
You definitely went.
No, I went like that because he's got crutches. I was let's not try and get me cancelled just because you turn up late.
Listen,
I went, he's got cerebral palsy because he's got crutches.
In defence to Lewis, because I know him, I knew that he meant crutches.
Crutches.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
Plus, he's a thoroughly nice bloke.
Not on camera.
Yeah,
anyway.
but Ricky's sound. Yeah, but no, Ricky, we were having a laugh and a joke, and it was like, yeah, sound man, sound. So I started my set by doing an impression of Ricky walking up the stairs. And basically, what I did
I mean,
was
you just defended yourself for doing it.
yeah, I know this bit's bad.
No, you just
So
did it
I
on
turn round.
stage.
So I turn round on the wall. I turn around on the wall and start doing what could only look like a pissed up Spider-Man. Just and like 2 people laughed. Ricky died. Like I could hear Ricky laughing his head off, and the rest of the crowd was like, "No." So yeah, no, didn't go well last night.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm with Ricky next Saturday.
So am I.
Oh yeah, you were there, aren't you?
I'm your host for the evening.
Yes, you are.
For the world's
Are
longest
you
roast
back on
battle.
the scene?
I'm doing roast battle next week.
Oh, it's next week. Oh, I want to. Oh, when is it?
Next
Next
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, I can't come.
I'm judging.
I know. I wanted to go to that as well.
Yeah, no, Ricky Bowshaw and George Copen. You and Leanne Easthope. Flynn's roasting someone.
It's not Copen. It's someone else.
It's George Copen.
No, it's not.
It's fucking is.
It's got to be George.
It's not.
Why are you saying it's got to be?
It's George
Just
Willoughby.
make it better, won't it?
It's George Willoughby.
Wow. Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Oh, wow. Was I being...
No, I
Yeah.
think it would have been.
Was
better.
I being able-bodyist?
I think so.
No, I'm fairly certain it's George Copen, mate.
No, it's not. I've got
George
I've got
Willoughby,
the
okay.
email
All right.
All right. I'm just going to double check because I want to make sure that I'm right and you're
All right.
wrong.
Yeah, that's it. But be a cunt to one of the judges, mate. Yeah, that's going to do you great.
I mean, I was gonna say.
What? Are you going to roast George Copen?
No, I was gonna.
Haven't met the guy, but I've spoken to him. He seems like a really nice guy. And
I've met him
also,
online.
how good is Ricky Bowshaw?
He's well good. I saw him for the
Fucking phenomenal.
He's
I
against
gigged
George
with him.
Willoughby.
Oh, it's George Willoughby?
Yeah, and he's the main card bout.
Why?
That's what they're saying.
What was George Willoughby?
I don't know. He must be a roast battler.
Okay. Sorry.
I gigged with him a few weeks ago. That's the first, like my second gig back, and he's well good. He's so good.
He's phenomenal. And such a lovely
I
kid
think
as well.
you're going to be surprised with me.
He does a really good
With
joke.
you?
I think you're really going to be surprised with me.
No, I think you're going to win.
I think you're going to be really surprised. I've gone catastrophic on it.
For a
Like-
judge to say, I think you're going to win before the actual event seems well
Oh, no.
Lee's handing over £10 notes. Looks
Mate,
like you're
no.
definitely going to win.
No, mate, no. Lee will be treated just like everyone else.
Yeah. I've not even sold him any of my material. Usually I'll be throwing things at him.
I mean, to be fair, how you treat him now.
Yeah, don't do that. I haven't sent you anything.
No, you got the same chance as everyone else.
How many judges are there?
Mate, what do you think I'm going to do? Fucking give him a losing score, then drive home with him? When he sits there and go, well, she wasn't that good though, was she?
I think she's going to be brutal.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Are you against Leanne?
Yeah.
I don't think she'll hold back.
No, she won't. She's been asking me some really, really personal shit, so just lately. Because we have to talk to each other, don't we?
You're telling her really personal shit?
No.
What have you been telling her?
I've been telling her all lies.
I'm going to send her. I'm going to send her a message this week.
What do you mean lies? Well, you're messaging her going, oh, God, something I'm really self-conscious about is the fact that I'm only 12 stone.
Yes. Yes, all lies. All lies.
I'm really self-conscious about my timekeeping.
Because then I can just end the battle with none of that counts because it's all lies.
Oh, if you're late, you lose. You forfeit.
Yeah, I'm leaving at 5:30. So
It doesn't start till 7:30.
yeah, I know. We've got to be
No,
there for
don't
7.
have a go at him for it.
Wow. So
We have to be there for 7.
amazing. He'll come on time to something that doesn't
Well,
matter.
I've got to prepare a little bit.
You're going to lose.
Yeah.
What have you got to prepare?
Can we ring
It's
Liam?
not the same
I mean,
as normal.
can we ring
rap
Leanne?
battle.
I'm
We've
going
got
to take that back. You have got to prepare. You've got to practice standing on the stage.
We've got to
haven't you?
do 15 jokes, which is not the
Can
usual.
we ring Liam?
Ring her. Oh, actually, I don't know whether she'll
I know.
be up for.
No, it goes straight through the
I
roadcaster.
don't know whether-
Are you still connected?
Do you reckon she's going to be up for it? She might be busy, but you can try.
I'm going to message you now.
No, don't message her. Just ring. Just
No,
ring out
because
the
I don't
door.
have a number, you tit.
Do it on Facebook.
No. Oh, do I need to connect Bluetooth to that Tom?
Yes,
I think so,
Bluetooth
hang
it.
Oh, we can call him Tom now.
Yes, we don't have to call him Pete.
Have you had any
Bluetooth
messages
on.
about
I
it?
feel weird saying Tom now.
Yeah, I still
I like
refer
you as
to you as
PT.
PT. Yeah.
Roadcaster Pro.
I just call you it even when we're not on camera.
Oh, you got your own mic.
Yeah! PT got me a new mic.
Jeez.
Yeah, we're looking after
We're
her.
going up in the world.
She was going to have your fucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
you sat in
She
your
deserves
seat.
it. She
Somebody else had
deserves
it though. Somebody else had it.
Right, I'm pairing
See?
with it. I'm connected.
Right.
No, I'm not going to ring her because I don't know her that well.
Just ring her.
Can you ring her?
No, I can't ring her. You ring her. You're already connected. Just ring.
Hang on. I think I've just unpaired it.
Hang on, I'm just messaging her anyway.
Try and pair again.
So,
More quality content from the
no,
anti-social
I'm not going to
comedians
lie.
club.
I've got to say something whilst you're doing this.
Yeah, go on.
How good is what we do in the shadows?
Thank you very much.
Game
I'm nearly on-
changer.
I'm nearly on season
Do you know how
3
much?
now.
Yeah, now can you get to go through the whole of Matt Berry's
Mate,
back
honest-
catalogue, mate?
Matt Berry is in.
But
Matt!
Bit my fucking finger.
What was the other one? He's a fucking knee trembler. That's one of my favourites.
One of my favourites is when he's in that cage. Get me out of this fucking cage.
and you go, excuse me, my fine friend. Could you let me out?
How late are you to this party?
So late.
The film came out like 10 years ago.
Is it that long?
Oh, probably.
I have no idea whatsoever.
like,
but these parents told me about it.
What's the guy?
That isn't coming through everyone's headphones, is it?
Yeah.
All right.
That's not the recording.
Do you know what is really bad? That's the Seinfeld music as well. It makes it sound loads better than we are.
I like the guy who. What's the guy in it called?
Kayvan Novak.
Is he the one with the horse?
Yeah.
Johan.
No.
I just love how he says.
He's phone jacker.
No,
isn't
I'm
he?
pillaging
Yes, yeah.
everybody. You included.
I just like how he talks about his horse. He's like Johan.
Jahan.
2014.
What? I'm just waiting for her to reply.
No, just call.
She's got 3 kids, mate.
Just call. She's
got 3 kids and she'll still be here on time.
Yeah, true.
Lee, you seem really pissed off.
No, it's all right. It's cool.
Leanne is
Fucking fuming.
Literally.
Leanne's one of my favourite people.
Everything goes.
Right, it's ringing.
Okay, you can speak then.
She's so active on.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, Leanne. It's Lewis. Oh, you know that because I'm ringing on Facebook.
Yeah.
You're on the podcast. Have you got a minute to talk? Hello.
Hello.
Sorry,
Can
you're
you
on
hear
the. Yeah, you're on the podcast. Have you got a minute to talk?
I do, yeah.
Yes. Say hello, Lee, because it sounds weird.
Hi, Leanne.
Hello.
You all right?
Yeah, it's my nemesis.
Yes, this is what we're ringing about, mate.
Me.
Are you ready for the roast battle with him?
I'm not, and I'm a little bit scared because I know that Lee has. I know he's gonna smash it. So
You say
I'll
smash it. He's prepared, but I think if we can all remember to Lee's short-lived comedy career, he's not a great joke writer, so I wouldn't panic too much. And also, he's winding me up today, mate, and I'm one of the judges.
Also, as well, is it fair to say that Lewis and I are going to message you this week with lots of ammunition?
Ammunition? Yeah.
Manumission.
Oh, we should. Leanne, how prepared are are you?
How prepared?
Yeah.
I'm never prepared for anything. However, I always come out on top. So
You will. Mate, I don't doubt that. But what I'm thinking is me and PT might write it for you.
Oh, Lee, you know how fucked you are now.
It's
all right, mate. It's all right.
I've known this guy since he was
16.
15, 16.
16.
Yeah.
What's that like? How old are you now?
35.
4 years? Oh.
20 years. So you reckon you're going to win, Leanne? Because I really want you to win.
Like I said, I'm never organised. I'm never prepared, but I've done all right so far. So
We're not organised either. That's why we ring you out of the blue.
Yeah, we weren't. I wasn't organised at this. Do you know what? All week I kept saying we should ring Leanne on the podcast. We should ring Leanne on the podcast, and then like 2 seconds before we're supposed to do it, Lee was like, "Did you message?" I was like, "Oh no."
And we were pairing.
But every time I tell someone that I'm doing a roast, what do you think they think I mean?
But Sunday dinner, obviously, every time.
No.
Spit roast.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
You can tell
I'm
that
like,
I think a lot more of you than your mates, Leanne, because I went to roast dinner.
No, I'm like, no. Obviously, sit roasts are Wednesdays, isn't it?
To be honest, Leanne, I know you and Lee are both comedians, but comedically, there is one big difference between you and Lee. And that's
What's that?
It's something that you have that I don't think Lee has, and that's talent. So
I was about to say big tits, but I think we've both got that. So.
Jesus Christ.
The main difference is Leanne hasn't got a beard.
no, Leanne hasn't got a beard. That's the biggest difference.
That's the biggest difference.
Otherwise, you could have been sisters.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, as I'm getting older, just give me a few years. I reckon I could grow one.
Do you know what? It took Lee a few years to grow what he's got.
Yeah, nice one.
Well, thank you for answering the phone, Leanne. Sorry to bother you, mate. I'm sure you're really busy.
Nah, I let my kids fend for themselves. To be honest, it's character building, isn't it?
It's character building.
Yeah.
Nice, I love it. All right, well, thank you, Leanne.
No worries. I'll
Go on,
speak to you
mate.
soon.
Speak to you soon, mate. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm going to lose, innit?
Isn't Leanne delightful? Do you know what? He said, would you like to rate that phone call? And I put 5 stars because in my head I thought Leanne's going to get 5 stars.
You probably want to unpair now.
Oh, yeah?
Well, unless you want your phone calls.
Oh, who else can we ring?
We can ring Bert. I'd love to ring Bert.
I'll ring him because we were on together the other night.
Yeah, I love Bert.
Oh, right. Yeah, let's just ring people because we've got no content. Right, Bert.
I love the way you're just ringing people and you've not told them you're going to ring.
That's the best
No,
part.
yeah. No.
It's football Sunday as well, so
Mate,
we're probably watching Red Zone.
Super Sunday.
Mate, this
it's
is about
American football.
This is about as planned as my conception. Will he answer? He might not do because he's watching NFL. He's going to be well annoyed because I did ask him if he wanted to come on today,
Did you?
and he was like, yeah. But again, forgot.
Nah.
But no, I was gigging with him Friday night.
Who else shall we ring?
Peterborough did smash Peterborough.
Did you?
Yes. He's not going to answer, is he?
No. Well, that's content.
What you got to talk about, mate?
Well, I haven't had a chance to go through it. I've got so much stuff on my phone, but we need to do it on the next.
Tune in for the next episode. It's going to be great.
Yeah, there's loads.
2 episodes in one.
Yeah. Do you know what? Everyone's going to watch this episode and go, do you know what? The first 15 minutes was brilliant.
Really good.
It was really good. And then he come in with his attitude of, I'm not ready.
Well, I'm not ready.
God, you're like a child.
And then we just laid into him for 30 minutes, and I actually feel really sorry for you, Lee. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Stop
babe.
feeling sorry for me. I
No, we
need
don't
it.
actually feel sorry
No.
for you. Mate, I went fucking loft diving earlier and found a load of really expensive Dungeons & Dragons books. That's been my day.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not coming off great in this episode, am I?
Especially as you were bashing Fran for being a geek earlier.
Exactly.
And then
I
you
know,
pull
yeah.
out
Child.
that.
Yeah.
At least her geekness is up to date.
Mate,
albeit 10 years
been,
out of date.
I've been all over the shop. So far, I've talked about racist Japanese Power Rangers,
Yep.
Dungeons & Dragons.
Yep.
I've bullied Frank.
You've made a phone call.
I've made a phone call to Leanne.
You bullied Lee.
And I've made a wildly inappropriate about a disabled act on the circuit.
Yeah.
But fuck it, I did it. I live by it. I regret it. I don't regret it because Ricky found it funny and he gave me the all clear.
The best bit about it was
I don't care about offending people that aren't disabled.
No.
Do you know what I mean? If I offended someone that was disabled and they were like, mate, come on, a bit far, I'd be like, really sorry. But
also, I think if you go up and your routine is ripping yourself for the same thing, is it not hypocritical if you
Yeah,
get upset
like-
if someone else does it on stage?
Yeah.
I don't know. Where do you draw the line?
I've got a question for you.
yeah, man,
It's
go on.
courtey of Tallulah.
Okay.
So that's my daughter. if anyone
T-Dog,
that
do you
don't
want to
know
ring
yet.
your daughter?
No, she's not. In
We've
the
had this
room.
technology for
She's
so
not
long and all of a sudden I'm like, let's get it all out now.
We made one phone call when we did it.
Yeah. What's T want?
So she came up with a question. The
Yeah.
question is, what would you rather get rid of that you can't you that completely just wipe off of like out of history? Yeah?
Frank.
The internet.
I mean,
Yeah.
it'd save
or
your
mobile
heart.
phones.
Oh.
What would you get rid of forever?
Hang on. Has a mobile phone still got internet capabilities if you get rid of the internet?
Yeah, well, the internet won't exist.
Okay, so yeah.
Then yeah, no, get rid of mobile phones.
So you'd get rid of mobiles.
Yeah, because the internet's the only reason. Landline, other than that.
I mean, that's true. It's taking you this long to make a phone
Bearing
call
in
on your
mind,
phone.
this is a 10-year-old's question, so you know.
Oh, sorry. Golly.
I thought it was quite a good question, to be honest. When she asked me earlier on, I was like, I'm going to use that.
I watch porn on this,
Right.
but I need the thing that brings me the porn.
The internet.
The internet.
But I feel like
So tell Tallulah
no.
we prioritise porn.
If you didn't,
Uncle Lou's going to be wanking on the telly. That's what you want to tell Tallulah.
I feel like if you didn't have porn on your phone though, it'd get people out more, wouldn't it? Because they'd have to go back out looking in the bushes for those porn magazines.
Oh,
Well, yeah, but that's
so
so
really
you're
like
going to get rid of the internet.
It'd bring people back into the community, wouldn't it?
Do you know what? There is
is
some things I hate about the internet. You know when you ask someone a question and you're like, I don't know, what was... It
Yeah,
was,
yeah. It gets rid of like the
Yeah, you're like,
smart-
who's that really big
yeah.
fat darts player? And everyone's like, oh, fuck, I don't know, it'll come to me. And nowadays people go, don't know, hang on. Oh, it's Phil Taylor. And you're like, oh,
But he's
that
not, is he?
fucking
He's lost
ruined
loads of weight.
basically like
it. All right, mate. All right, don't... Sorry, that's where you're drawing the line?
Yeah.
Wow. Ex-fat dart players.
Mm-hmm.
No,
like
yeah.
darts.
I'd get rid of my phone.
Yeah, it's a good shout, I think. I'd probably do the same. You can use iPads and things still, so...
I mean, by the very
Yeah.
nature that if you got rid of the internet, your show would be fucked.
Well, yeah, this wouldn't happen, would it?
Get rid of the internet. I love doing this show.
Yeah.
I
But
hate
people
the
don't need to see
process it requires to get all of us in the
one
room.
place,
And
yeah.
I have been... How long have we been friends? 3 years?
Yeah, I think
Neither
so, close to.
once have you been on time.
Yes, I have.
Never, not
there's
once.
Been a few times.
Not once.
There has.
Not once.
Because I remember you going.
What did I literally say in the
you
text?
Went, fucking hell, you're early. I was like, yeah.
No, you were actually 3 minutes late.
I wasn't 3 minutes.
Blew
late.
my mind. I literally messaged everyone, and because the problem is, starting at 5 o'clock, if we don't get done till 9 o'clock, I need to eat, right? So I said to you,
I mean, you don't need to eat. Look at you.
oh! So I said to you, are you actually going to be on time? And you went, no.
Listen to me.
I have been on time before.
Frank, has he ever been on time? Don't you fucking dare side with him. Right, listen, I know we've not brought this up. Me and you are in a relationship. Be fucking careful now.
Yeah, so are we.
What? Go on.
He was on time. No, it was a little bit early that one time because you did say, fucking hell, you're on time or early or something on that line.
Once in 3 years. Once in 3 years.
Reason you were here.
Oh, you knew there was a reason she lives here?
Oh, yeah.
I paid to live here.
Well, I won't go that far.
She brings content.
Wow, she just defended you, and now you're laying into her.
You bitch.
Take it back, Fran.
I take all of that back. You've always been fucking late. And I was going to get your Christmas presents this weekend. You
After what you just said to my missus, yeah, fair enough. You've been on time a couple of times, man. Yeah, man, you've signed. Don't worry about it, babe.
Sweet. So I got ripped off yesterday.
Yeah.
Went into town. Ended up in Forbidden Planet for the first time with Joey.
Batman.
Yeah, not good.
How did that go? Do you mean you got ripped off?
Well, I spent a lot of money on 2 Batman figures.
Wow, how much?
I'm not saying on here, but enough.
Oh no, please say, because they're just going to end up in the garden.
Yeah.
Aren't
Well,
they?
mate, because I tell you what, because you've missed this bit. You tell us how much you spent on Batman, and then PT will tell you how much he spent on Lego for his son, and then he will tell you how much he spent on Lego for himself.
Okay, well,
and then Lewis will tell you how much he spent on Lego for Fran.
I think this is quite expensive. £45.
What, for 2 figures?
Yeah.
Forget about it. That's not even worth talking about. How much you spend on Lego for your son?
I mean, I lied, didn't I? I didn't really spend 30 quid.
How much you spend on Lego for your son?
100. How much?
For your son?
80 quid.
80 quid. How much do you spend for yourself?
£150.
£150 on Lego for himself.
Yeah, but
what did you buy?
I'm not going to throw it across the room and fucking lose it in a sandpit.
Yeah, true. What did you buy?
His son is
That's
3.
ageist.
Your
son's 3.
Nothing to do with his age.
Whoa.
He's irresponsible.
How old is your son?
3.
3.
He's irresponsible.
Right, okay. You're irresponsible.
He doesn't have
your
a clue.
Your son is at a Duplo level, and you're giving him Lego.
Listen, what are you bringing him down for?
I'm not bringing him down.
You are. You're saying he's a Duplo level.
Joke.
He's well advanced.
Mate, right, Google this.
seen
Now,
his
listen,
dexterity?
PT, Google this now. Lego is 7+. You are. I'm going to call social services.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can't give a Duplo level Lego. You're going to kill someone.
Mate.
I am going red.
Over something so...
Mate, I swear to God, if I ever come around your house and see your kid with Kinects, I will fucking leather
Kinects,
you.
remember Kinects? How good was that? I had a Ferris wheel. Never built it but I had the Ferris wheel.
Mate,
Never built
this is
it.
like episode 40-something, and that is the first time I've shouted at someone on this pod.
He's so advanced though. Like
This is
Duplo
episode 50,
bought
by the
him.
way.
He's like an Einstein. Like he
Really?
just looks at Duplo and he's like, mate, fuck off.
Get away with your stickle bricks, you lanky brick.
With your 80s toys.
You don't remember stickle bricks?
Yeah, this is
I love
episode
Stickle
50,
Bricks.
by the way.
Is it episode?
Yeah.
This is the 50th episode and you weren't even on time.
Well, I fucking nailed it
He's
since I've
like,
been here, though.
do you know what's bad? It's supposed to be a weekly episode. We've been doing this for 2.5 years, and we're on episode 50.
Yeah, we're all right now, though, aren't we?
Wow.
Talking
Yeah.
of old toys, one of my favourite back from the day, just because of the name, does anyone remember Ring Raiders?
No!
What a name for a toilet.
Was it a game you and your uncle played?
Hello, Thomas. Let's play a game of Ring Raiders.
Are you ready for your special tickle time, Thomas? I'm ready to play Ring Raiders.
My uncle died when I was younger.
Pardon?
He died when
When you were what?
I was younger.
Yeah, well, yeah, but mate, he could have died last week. You were younger then.
Well, true. Didn't stop me playing the game.
Oh.
No!
What was it called? Ring Raiders?
Do you
And then it was
remember
Ring
them?
Raiders of the Last Ark.
Do you like...
Do you not remember them?
No.
No, can you Google it? Show us.
Yeah, Ring Raiders.
I love the way he's like, I'm going to describe them to you. Literally, it's your job to show us shit. Ring Raiders.
5 minutes after you said, do you know what I hate? People who use the internet to like find the answers to things.
Ah, Monge 2, petit pois. Yeah. Go on, then, show me Ring Raiders.
Apparently, it was a TV series.
Okay.
Really?
What
Mate,
the fuck?
What the fuck is this? Don't come here bringing your fucking pre-war fucking.
What's this
cartoons.
shit?
Mate?
What?
So basically, it was aeroplane.
That's not a toy.
No, but it was, I didn't know it was a TV show.
Right, put Ring Raiders toy in then.
Like that Raiders ring that was on there. Do you see that?
Yeah, no, I see that.
So basically,
That's a Super Bowl ring, baby.
it was a ring.
They've not won one.
It was a ring with an aeroplane from the TV series.
Oh, so you could like...
Yeah, and you put like lots of... Like, this picture's really small.
Do you know what I don't get? Ninjago. Ninjago can suck balls.
Ninjago. Why is it like when we were kids, we had Pogs.
Yeah, Pogs are great.
Now kids have got Ninjago.
Ninjago.
But no, Bionics were pretty tight. You ever
Yeah,
you remember Bionics? Oh, mate, that was a touch from Lego.
There's a collection of them now. I had the red one.
Do you remember Beyblades?
Collection there. Had the red one. Not going to brag, but...
Do you remember Beyblades?
Yeah, I remember Beyblades. I was all over that shit. So you want to run down to my top ones? Pokemon, obviously smashing it because like early 90s. Digimon, loved that shit.
Oh, that was great.
Digimon brought like a weird toy out that was like a Tamagotchi. Fucking loved it. And recently I went on eBay thinking, gonna chase myself one of them. They were bad boy. 400 quid.
Jesus.
And Beyblades, yeah, Beyblades were
Sometimes
fucking
you wish
banging.
you keep hold of that stuff. You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah, mate. This is what I was going back to. We found like £400 worth of fucking D&D books in the loft.
Yeah.
You would have bought that as well, wouldn't you? But you'd already spent 400 quid on Lego for France.
800 she wants.
800.
What was it for the 800?
400
Was
for the Harry Potter one.
I didn't say I
I
wanted
love the way we're upselling this.
Well, no, she turned around.
£1,000 Lego.
Mate, this is the conversation that Frank has. Frank just tells me about shit she wants and hopes I buy it for Christmas. She's like, so there's two kinds of Death Star. There's one for £450 or one for £100. I'm like,
there's a premium
guess which one you're getting?
Can you?
There's a premium one.
Yeah.
And then there's the Prestige.
Prestige, yeah.
It's actually
it's
called
Black Label.
It's called Black Label. Get it right.
Black Label.
Black Label.
No, I don't ask for anything like that. Don't.
Well, the agreement was if I spent £800 on Lego, I said you'll get nothing else for the year, and that includes gas and electric.
I said I'd be fucking fuming if you spent something like that because
No,
it's
she
like a
wouldn't.
holiday.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Holiday.
800
I love the way she's like, I'd be fuming if you spent that because I'm
But you know, if you walked in with it, she'd be like,
oh, she'd be wetter than an otter's pocket.
No, I wouldn't want to open it. I wouldn't want to open it. I'd
Do
be
they
like
have pockets?
PT and keep it in the box.
There you go, 350 quid for the Hogwarts castle.
Out of stock. So you
It's
better
out of
pray he's
stock,
already bought
yeah.
it for you.
Yeah,
he's bought all of them.
How? How is that out of stock?
it's very popular.
Wow. Diagon Alley, 370 quid for 4 little
This
houses
ain't
and a load
great
of
They're not
content.
little, they're like
We're
this.
basically looking at Argos.
We're not wrong.
I know,
Lego.
mate.
on,
That's
actually,
unreal.
Lego.
Do you know what? I'm not going to lie to you. If you go up in my mum's loft, there's a load of plastic boxes with lids on with about 1,000 Lego pieces.
Yeah.
I'm sure between us we could knock up a Hogwarts castle, even if we had to fucking build it and paint it.
Oh my god! Do you know like Lego? Do you know what Lego Ideas is?
No.
So people create Lego sets and then send them to Lego, and then Lego decide whether they're going to make them or not.
That's pretty cool.
So,
Not really, because that just basically saving money on the design team.
so we should make an anti-social comedians club Lego.
You can do it. There's a website where you can create your own characters and all that. Yeah.
We'll make the set.
I've already
Lego
looked at it
Yeah.
ages ago. Yeah. You can literally make you, me, PT.
Yeah, because
Fran.
they're going to get the design, look at it and go, look, this is so intricate. Look, it's a podcast no one's heard of.
Yeah.
in a room
Yeah.
in a semi-detached house.
Yeah.
Do you want to get the rest of the house in? I mean, the
We have to put the
studio
rest
is
of the
lovely.
house in. We have to put the rest of the house in to put Lee in it, don't we?
Sorry.
Oh, Lee.
Next week. Not next week because we're going to record that in a minute. The week after. The week after.
Yeah.
Probably 3 weeks after that because, as you pointed out, you don't do one every week. There'll be there's going to be a Lego replica.
There's going to be a Lego replica.
Lego replica.
Can we put it
I'm gonna
here?
do it.
Are you
Yeah,
committed
I'm
to
gonna
that?
do it. I've got loads of Lego. I'm going to do it.
Look how excited he is. Bless him. I love it.
And then slap a £350 price tag on that bad boy.
Can we have like? Are you going to make little miniatures of?
I'll
us?
make you miniatures. Yeah,
You can
I've got some
buy
baseball
them.
caps.
You can buy them.
I've got loads of Lego. I'll just
Have
rob a 3-year-old child. It's fine.
Yeah, mate. Lee, if we're going to make you out of Lego, mate, that's at least a 500-piece set. Let's be honest.
Come on, leave him alone.
Lego
Leave
burn.
him
I'm
alone.
getting him ready for his roast battle. Fat bitch. Sorry, I love you. I do love you. I'm sorry. Did you want to talk about anything?
Do I want to talk about
Do you want to talk about how I went on the radio and never been asked back again? It happened.
It finally happened.
That was my favourite
It
post.
finally happened.
Right, so I've been on the radio so many times. It's been such a car crash, and they keep asking me to go back. This was before we recorded a load of other ones. I keep forgetting to bring it
it
up.
was the Wu-Tang Clan.
The Wu-Tang Clan reference was fucking buffed.
I laughed my head off at that, but
Did you hear me last time when they were talking about? So, Lewis, things have been coming up on the show today, and we just wanted it run past you. So there's been a bit of controversy on the internet about people are concerned that children in playgrounds are going to start reenacting Squid Games.
Oh yeah.
I was so on the spot. I have no kids, no nothing. They rang me 20 minutes before if I'd want to come on the phone. And I was like, okay.
You hadn't seen Squid Game at this point.
No, and I hadn't seen the Squid Game at that point. I was like, well, why? I said, I don't think the issue is kids recreating Squid Games. It's more kids having parents that allow them to watch Squid Games.
Oh, no.
And then she went, which I know is not the best thing, but she went, no, but yes, but Liz, but, you know, these things can come up on the internet and, you know, there's ways and means of seeing them. And I went, yeah, and there's horror films out there, but they're not all butchering each other in school playgrounds, are they? And it killed the conversation so hard.
I remember,
that for the last 2 years, I have been trying to get out of these BBC table talks, and now I'm out. Worst thing was, no one ever listens to them. No one ever gives a shit. Halfway through, just after I'd said it, I got a fucking message off Kevin Daniels going, hey, big man, I'm listening to you on the radio. So he listened to me talking about butchering kids at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on BBC Radio.
You don't need to be on anymore. You've got the credit now.
Yeah, that's it, mate. You've got this. You don't need you've got your own fucking show.
Also, can I just point out, in the 80s, we were playing Squid Games in the playground then.
Yeah. I mean,
like
they're
the
worried that they're going to
games
play the games from Squid
then,
Games.
yeah.
Squid Games is a programme based on school playgrounds.
Yeah.
Isn't this?
Never seen it.
I've never seen it, but isn't
No, neither
one
have
of the
I, but I've seen
episodes-
a lot of adverts.
Isn't one of the episodes where like you have to get close to them and then they? Isn't that what's that?
What's the time, Mr. Wolf?
What's the time, Mr.
What's
Wolf?
the time, Mr. Wolf?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the same
that's the
fucking
only bit I've heard of, and I was like,
Yeah.
that's an old game.
Doesn't
not even
interest
original.
me one bit.
I'm glad that no one here's watched it.
I wanted to. I will watch it at some point. But they'll probably put like all kids games. But was there? Oh, do you reckon there's a game of Conkers in it?
Or British Bulldogs.
Strongest Conker
Oh,
wins.
I hope they play British Bulldogs. That'd be amazing.
No, it's Korean, isn't it?
Korean Bulldogs.
Is it British Bulldog in America?
Korean Akitas.
Yeah. I got kicked in the balls today.
No, he's British.
Whoa.
He's
sorry,
British.
Sorry. Related to Squid Games. What?
I got kicked in the balls today.
Who by?
Joe.
Oh, was he
Playing-
being Batman?
No, snowball fight in the back garden that turned into like fisticuffs. So I put my blockers up like that, and then he just
Your blockers?
Yeah, so I was on my knees in the garden like that. So
Bobbing and weaving.
I was, yeah, well, I was
Sorry,
just
what
stupid.
were you on your knees doing?
Well, at this point, he, yeah.
Yeah, so he's on his knees
I
just.
I was blocking because he was like coming round for the jabs, like. So I was
Coming round for the jobs, man.
He
Innit?
was going around for the jabs on your body, so you were defending your face.
well, no, he was going for my head, but I was like that sort of thing, and then he just took like one swing of his foot right in between.
What
my
a
legs,
legend.
like up.
Right in the plums.
Yeah, not like just a tap, like up, like a like that.
Can I ask you a question?
It made this noise,
Oh!
and I
Oh!
made a noise I've never made before.
It's the wrong kind of game of Conkers.
Can I ask you a question? Is this because you let him watch Squid Game?
No, but it just made me think of it. That's all. When you were going on about British Bulldogs,
I love
they got
the.
big
If
balls
you
and stuff.
mate, Leigh's kid is a fucking dude. I love the kid so much. Everything. He's dressed as Batman 24/7.
Yeah.
He
Oh, he's
thinks
Captain
Batman.
America today. He changed it up.
Oh, I was going to tell him about Batman.
But yeah.
But one of the greatest things you'll ever see is Leigh's kid dressed as Batman, and then while he's sat on the sofa, he kind of creeps around the door frame and goes, "I'm going to get you, Penguin," and then just creeps back around.
He does.
You have got a Danny DeVito vibe.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
You reckon I'm the reason that he punched your ex-partner's new fella, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
he's
bad.
Yeah, in the side
I
of
was
the head.
teaching Joey how to fight, and then like 2 days later, he'd punched Leigh's ex's new fella.
In the side of the head. Like temper.
Mate, I taught him how to pivot as well.
And run.
Yeah, mate. I got his centre of gravity down.
His bob and weave's like ridiculously good.
Oh, mate.
But yeah, he's took a swing at me today.
Sorry, babe.
That's all right. Well, it isn't all right because it hurt like fuck. But
Did you tell him that?
I couldn't.
Do you have to do that angry dad thing? Where you're like, "Ugh!" and then he starts crying, you're like, it's fine!
I just laid down face first in the snow.
Freezing to death. Oh, Daddy, wake up! Daddy!
Like the scene of The Shining.
That's why he was late. He had to defrost.
Is that what that's off? That meme?
What, where he's frozen in the ground? Yeah. Jack Nicholson in The Shining.
Oh, I've never seen
Chased
it.
him
You
round
should
the
watch The
maze.
Shining.
Oh, I'll be
Never
scared.
watched The Shining.
You'd be scared.
I'd be scared.
So, sorry.
don't
You
do
can
horror
watch all the
films.
murder documentaries in the world where everything's real and happening or happened. You
Yeah.
watch one fictitious program and you're fucked. You're as bad as her.
I'm the same.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
watches all these murder documentaries. Do you want to watch a horror film? No, they scare me to death.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because they're more fucked up.
Yeah, they are.
Do you want
They play
to?
on your mind as well.
I was really. I'm going to tell you that. I think I've told you. I did something really bad to Frank. So Frank's got a really bad habit. Even if I nip out for 5 minutes, she has to lock the front door.
You sound like my parents.
It's just safety. I
Yeah.
just like it.
Yeah.
Because normally I'll go upstairs and if I can't hear it.
But it does
I
me
don't
head in
like
because I constantly go to get in my front door and it's locked. And I unlocked it. And one day, it was the other month, wasn't it? I turned around to her and went, why'd you keep locking the door? She was like, to lock people out. And I went, how do you know you're not locking yourself in with someone? Fucked her head up.
Have you ever seen that film? There's a really old film from like the 30s or some shit, and there's some guys like fucking with someone in their house and they can't find him. And then the reveal at the end of the film, it's like the camera pans around and he's painted himself the same colour as the wallpaper. And then that's like how you see him. And it's fucking weird. So he's just been like hiding against the wall like
No.
that.
Do you know how bad it is when he goes on his gigs and I have to go into this room to shut curtain something and I see that fucking thing.
And the Black Power Ranger
Do you know
stood next to
what? I
him.
bought that 6 months ago. Never found a use for it. I'm gonna get it because this cost me money.
I know, bring it in.
The thing is, you know what I do? I'll have to look in here, look at him, and then I turn the light off.
Fucking hell, it's so heavy.
What's going on?
I bought this.
It's Kev.
I bought this from the garden centre.
You know when you text me and says I've bought something, I wasn't expecting what it was.
You know what's
20 quid for Macmillan, I think it was. This was going to be Whispering Kev. The only thing is, Whispering Kev got tits.
And a wicked t-shirt.
Oh yeah, that's a Labyrinth t-shirt that no longer fits me.
You know what's more
Because you haven't got
depressing?
tits.
No, because I'm not that thin anymore.
They're all Lewis's thin clothes.
Yeah. Literally, everything was going to Law
Do you know it'd be really funny if you actually attempted to put all that back on?
Oh,
see what
mate.
you look like.
Imagine me
We should
trying to
do
get in
that.
these jeans.
We should do that.
I'd die.
We should do that.
Yeah, no, honestly, I have to walk in here, turn the light on to check he's still in the same place, shut the door, and then I have to do that 3 more times when Lewis is not here.
Having this was amazing when we first bought it because it was like scare the fuck out of Frank because put it in the bed when I go to work, freaks her out.
No,
put it in a cupboard, freaks her out. Do you know what I mean? I send it pictures in funny places, brilliant. Since then, I just have a mannequin.
What's worse is when we used to have the bar in here, and he used to put it behind the bar doing different things. It was holding an iPad one day, and I'd shit myself every time I fucking come in here.
What
And
my
now
plan
you've
was,
moved him, it's going to fuck me up again.
my grand plan was I was going to get him stood there with the iPad and put the camera on, so I was constantly FaceTiming it until Frank walked in, and then I could see Frank's reaction to ah, and I could go, "What's wrong, Francesca?" And then
Or
just
your
watch
Uncle
a
Lou
piss.
voice.
Uncle Lou. I do that.
Gone back to Build-A-Bear.
My Uncle Lou voice is bad, isn't it?
Voice is so bad.
And it's
Sometimes
so
I
bad.
sometimes I get into bed with her and I can hear her go, because she's all cozy, and I'm like, "You want to give Uncle Lou a snuggle?
But he does it. He does it
Uncle
right
Lou
on the
loves you."
Uncle Lou.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I am a bastard. Also, I wind her up because sometimes we'll be in bed and if she's being a dickhead, I'll be like, "Can you hear that scratching under the bed?" Won't sleep. Or like, "Did the wardrobe just open on its own?"
I got you a good in them because I can never make Lewis jump. Never. He's so good at it. But I sent him
Seems to be
upstairs
shit.
to go and get something, and our stairs are slats, and I just put my hand through and grabbed his ankle. Never seen him fly.
Never
so
made a
fucking
noise
high.
like that before. The noise that come out of me was like, "Ah!"
Like when Lee got kicked in the balls by a
Yeah.
son.
Yeah.
Nice callback.
Nice callback. Professional comedians. Sally's back gigging.
Or not.
What time? Oh, fucking hell, we're running out of time.
It's an hour.
Have you got questions?
I have a couple of questions.
Knock them out, baby.
You've got time for one.
One then.
PT's become
Oh,
the
shit.
gatekeeper.
I'm gonna have to pick one now. Hang on.
Yep.
What body part would you? What body part wouldn't you mind losing?
My balls after earlier on. If they weren't there, that'd have been sound, and I just,
Eyelashes.
oh, that's not bad.
Why?
Is that?
Huh?
Why your eyelashes?
Because why the
You
fuck
have
would I lose a full
fantastic
body?
eyelashes.
But if I'm going to lose something, eyelashes.
That's your best feature.
My dick. My dick, because then I wouldn't have no need for her. There, I would chop off my dick and become wealthy overnight.
But Fran doesn't have any use for your dick now, so why would that make any
Exactly.
difference?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, to
Why are
be-
you even here?
This is
Tear
gone.
ducts.
Right.
That's what I
No.
get rid of.
Oh my god!
Cheers, mate. I'm
Please leave.
Tear
End the
ducts.
episode without Lewis.
This is all fun and
Start the
games
episode
until me and
without
Frank
Lee,
say
end it without
tear
Lewis.
ducts.
Tear ducts. I'll get rid of the tear ducts.
I don't cry.
Why?
Why? Well, they're pointless, isn't they?
What
Yeah.
about when you get sand in your eyes?
Oh yeah, no, that's a good point.
What if
Mate,
you
you're
need-
fucking about with some black magic getting
What
rid
about
of your
when
tear
you
ducts.
sneeze?
Also, how dry would your eyes be?
I don't know. I've never.
Your tear ducts lubricate your whole eye, I presume.
No, they don't.
Could you just blow in Lee's eyes for the next 5 minutes, please?
You're starting to look like the Yellow Ranger.
Wow.
What about you, PT? What body part would you lose?
Me?
You could lose your shins because you just look like a guy.
With no feet.
You're like 95% leg.
It's true. I would lose a leg or something because then it'd give me something on the comedy circuit, wouldn't it?
You get your leg up, leg off, leg up. What if you had to lose a legit body part?
Yeah, a legit body part, not your fucking eyelashes.
Your little
Well, I
finger.
can't. I was about to say ears, but I can't lose ears because I wear glasses.
You've not got very big ears
Your
anyway.
ears aren't very... They don't work very well anyway.
They're not very big.
Okay, cool. So is every body part I'm willing to give up, but just going to slate me about it?
Hang on. This is an easy answer. Like, I'll just lose a kidney. Everyone can live without.
Oh
a kidney.
yeah, no, I'd lose the one that's dying,
Yeah.
and then I'm winning because I've got a kidney on its way out anyway.
And you only need like.
Oh, I've got it. I'd lose my appendix, or a tonsil.
I think you're thinking way too much into this now. It's just meant to be.
Oh, sorry.
I'd lose an eyebrow.
Mate, you could lose an eyebrow in the next episode. Don't worry about
Mate,
that.
with that fringe, you could lose one and we wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know.
Do you need your hair cut in, Lee?
I'm growing it. I've been watching. I tell you what, I've been watching actually. PT, you've probably seen it. The new Beatles documentary on
So
Disney
you
Plus.
want to be
I've not watched
part of
it
the
yet.
It's
Beatles?
brilliant.
Is it?
So I've watched 6 hours of it so far.
That's only 8 hours. So,
So
you've
I've got,
two
I've got
left.
another 2 left. Yeah, I'm waiting for episode 3. It's good.
Is it?
Yeah. So since I've seen how cool their hair looks, I was like,
And I'm the
grow my
geek, yeah?
fucking hair. I'm going
You
to
want
grow
to grow
my.
your hair like the Beatles?
I'm going to grow my hair like Lennon on that.
So I
yeah.
don't need to bring my clippers home or anything?
Yeah, bring them home.
Right, okay.
Do you want me to get the bowl out?
Bring them home like he lives here.
No, I could just do it.
does.
I could do with it thinning out.
Fuck's sake.
Don't do it. You'll regret it. When
What,
your
thinning
hair
it?
naturally starts thinning out, you look back and you're like, I regret getting them thinning scissors out now. I should have took advantage of what I had back then.
Yeah, you could end up with a comb over like PT.
Really.
And you can say that now because people know who I am.
Oh yeah, we can say that. But no, thanks for joining anyway, halfway
Yeah,
through.
that's great.
So that's first episode done.
Yeah, I was a bit flustered during that.
No, it's fine, mate. I carried you as always.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that episode.
I love that
Yeah, it
episode.
was
that was
fun.
fucking fun, man.
Yeah.
Everything about it.
I think we should start every episode without him
Well, then it's me
because then we
walking.
can maintain a good mood.
You should walk in like Kramer does from Seinfeld.
We legit actually had a replacement for you for the first 30 seconds.
Did you?
Yeah, we
You'll
got
have to wait and find out.
Yeah.
The
How
dog.
quick you were there.
Yeah. Yeah, awesome. Let's sign this bitch off. Thanks for watching and listening. We have Patreon, don't we?
Yeah, we do. £3 a month gets you fuck all.
Yep.
Just gives us a little bit of...
We've got some Patreon in the works.
Well, we have we have no.
actually. We have got some stuff in the works. Have we got some stuff in the works? I don't
Yeah,
know.
we
I
have.
love the way like he's like
Oh,
yeah.
Because PT
Me
was
and
like,
PT have.
We had a production meeting.
Me and
Oh,
PT
no.
had a production meeting.
So good.
Yeah,
so
because
what's the crack then?
you have to wait and find out. So it's Patreon. We got some funny shit coming on Leigh's because we're gonna. He's always like you're gonna hate it.
That's one of the Patreons coming up later.
If you want to pay £3 a month to watch a fat kid with a bad haircut get bullied,
You're dissing my haircut.
No,
Oh,
that's
you mean grown out?
Yeah,
Okay,
grown
yeah.
out.
Yeah, it's grown out.
That's fine.
You do a good job. That's
Thank
why I
you.
only use you.
I was
Just
worried.
uses me.
so yeah, we're on Patreon, £3 a month. Basically, just for now,
I don't trust anyone else.
it's giving us a coffee, just supporting the pod a little bit
Is
because
it? Where's mine?
I don't drink coffee.
fuck's it's
I
getting
only
so hard
drink
to
tea.
get through. Basically, all the shit we use to do this pod, as you can see, costs a lot of money, which I fronted all myself, and it's fine. I don't mind.
You sound like a mafia boss.
Such a twat. It's like when he built the bar, I did this.
What it
look at
was,
this, I did all of this myself.
Me and PT, we have regular production meetings. Frank's really helpful with content. She really maintains this studio well. I've paid and funded. I built this studio with my bare hands, funded it all.
How many times have you said
And
this?
basically, one day, Lee turned around and went, I need to start making money from this. So...
Those shirts don't
even
buy
though
themselves.
Lee has put in fuck all. He wants to take out as much as he can. So, we're doing Patreon. We are asking for £3 a month minimum. It's not like a big thing. It's just saying, like, lads, here's a beer. Really enjoy what you're doing. We'd really appreciate it. And it helps us grow the podcast. We will be doing Patreon only stuff, and it will be of good quality.
Yeah, and as it stands at the minute, the only people that are going to gain from this is my mum and your sister. So.
Yeah, but to be fair, we haven't told everyone yet.
No, we're not. No.
Please support us on Patreon. As soon as we get a few of you, we will start knocking out Patreon only content, and you will get discounts on merch live shows that don't happen. So that's fine.
If we can get to the point where we can get £30 a month, I'm going to wear a shit hat every single episode.
You do that now.
One. I know it's always the same shit hat though, isn't it?
No, if we get to £30 a month, you'll pay your phone contract. I know what you're doing. That's why, although we've put all the effort in, the Patreon's in Lee's name hooked up to his bank account.
It's not actually, but
I'm joking, mate. I'm
black
joking.
hole.
No, Lee, you are amazing, mate, and I love it. I was only joking.
Thanks,
You
bro.
contributed loads to this.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, mate.
I don't know how Patreon works. So if we put content on there now, people can still access it if they sign up in the future, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It stays on there.
So, we'll
it
start
unlocks-
putting
it
content
unlocks
up and
everything.
get people
Okay.
going, yeah.
Yeah, all right, we'll start putting content
Yeah,
out.
okay.
Sign up to Patreon. So I don't know what you heard at the start, but sign up to Patreon. There's going to be exclusive content. It's going to be £3 a month, but you can pay what you want just to help support the pod.
Do you just want to tell them a bit about how you fronted everything and you've made everything yourself, just in case that wasn't clear?
I don't want to go on about it.
He doesn't like to blow his own whistle.
No,
He does it himself.
Yeah, I mean the studio is built in my house.
His house?
Our house. Thanks for listening. Like, subscribe, and share. Tell your friends. If you don't want to give us £3 a month, that's fine, but share it. I've been Lou.
I've been Lee.
Say goodbye, PT. He's waving. Say goodbye, Frank. She's clapping. Peace.
Here we go.
Haha, yeah, I'm knocking to the bank with it.
Are you ready to get down? And welcome to the antisocial community.